Hey, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back to Saberbrick Studios, guys. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. If you guys are new here, if you're new to this mock series, this is week 5 of building the Battle of Endor in Lego from episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Super excited to get into this week update video, guys, but I have been doing week update videos. There's been 4 prior to this. If you guys haven't checked those out, I'll probably tag the playlist right now on the channel. Please go check it out. I do appreciate all the support that we're getting on that mock series so far, and I'm so excited to continue with all the week update videos. We got a lot to do this week, so let's jump into it. So starting over here, guys, really exciting that we're starting to put some minifigures on the mock. I'm not 100% sure if they're going to stay in this position, but we did decide to fully put the ATSD in this mock. I will show you a time lapse of me kind of figuring out how to put that set into this mock. But yeah, it looks really cool with minifigures. It's really starting to come alive. If you guys also didn't notice, I put these kind of orange plate pieces down here. I think those look really cool. It's going to be kind of like a cargo loading area, and I think that's a really cool detail. I do have some minifigures kind of knocked out there. I do have this kind of technique that we've been using in the Lego community now, where you kind of take off the head and it kind of looks like the trooper's either sleeping or dead. So he's dead in this instance, but I think that's a really cool technique that I've really enjoyed using thus far in the series. And in the back portion, guys, we got some minifigures, one guy taking a post. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more cargo crates, a lot more details on this landing pad, a lot more fire explosions. I just haven't got to that yet. Maybe I'll get to that this week. But the main purpose of this week is actually going to be working on the terrain, getting that started. I did build a little kind of like replica of what I kind of want to have in like the crevices part of this, kind of leading into this pathway, which we will probably update. I'm not sure if we're going to do it this week, but I'll let you guys know. I do want to have a couple time lapses, so I hope you guys enjoy that. So now that we finished up that first time lapse for this week update video, I hope you guys enjoyed it, by the way. This is what I've kind of come up with all together. You guys can see it a little bit closer now. I am trying to really make this feel like a very condensed forest with a lot of really cool plant life. And I think this kind of darker orange color that I got from that Pick-a-Brick cup is such a unique Lego color that really adds to this kind of like dark, like dirt color on Endor, and I think it's really cool. I hope you guys enjoy that, by the way. If you guys don't, let me know. If you guys are like, oh, it's too vibrant, let me know. But we are trying to kind of blend it into this path, which actually is going to be ripped up. My brother decided that he wanted to use more of a tan color for that, just to give it some variety from the trees, because it does look like it's just dirt, and we kind of want to make it look like an actual path. So kind of having it in a different color is going to do that. Also, if you guys probably did notice, I actually did finally place in a tree in its final position, so that's really exciting. That's our biggest and tallest tree we have. Actually, no, that's a lie. That one in the corner is actually the tallest one we have. Not sure where that's going to go. We may build a few more. I'm still kind of waiting on deciding whether or not to purchase more brown parts, because if you guys don't know, brown parts do crack quite often, so it is kind of in a way, a poor investment just because of how much they can crack. But nonetheless, I think we will continue buying more of those parts to build some more trees. So alright, so the next time lapse is going to be me finishing off this kind of landing pad, adding some details. One thing I do want to point out right away, though, I did kind of add some stuff in right away that you can probably see. I kind of added like a control panel area right there. That's going to be really cool, seeing like it's kind of like a cargo manifest area we're going to have. I'm going to build a lot more cargo crates. I actually need to go find those parts before I continue, but I did build this kind of like little cargo bay area. I think it looks really cool on this kind of landing pad. Just gives some color variety. You also may notice that the ATSD's hauler is in the mock right now. It's in that back portion. I kind of switched it out with the shuttle location, and I think it looks a lot better like that, because before the shuttle looked like it was landing on top of that set. So I think that's where it's going to stay. If you guys like the placement of that, let me know, but let's head into this time lapse. Alright guys, looking at this overall, I wasn't able to kind of finish this landing pad just because I'm having trouble finding my gun bin with all my guns. I have to put on these minifigures, but that is definitely a really nice start. I do like the figure placement that I have going on here. It is a definite battle going on. There's going to be a lot more laser effects like the one on that back guy right there. He kind of has a darker blue lightsaber hilt with like kind of a blue piece. I really do like that kind of look on Lego MOCs. Also, I do want to create a lot more explosions here. I'm not sure if I'm going to have that kind of be a previous explosion or if I want to have that like coming from the shuttle like it was just shot at the ground against the Endor troopers. Haven't decided that yet, but I'm really looking forward to doing that. So the next portion of this video, guys, is going to be the finishing the part of the train. I did do this one part here, pretty decent chunk. I do want to finish the kind of surrounding part of this tree, so I'll get into that right now. Okay, so now that we finished that kind of last part of that time lapse there, you did see that I built this kind of elevated structure here. This is just a simple hill. I wanted to use a lot of parts that I kind of couldn't find a good use for, like a lot of weird green colors, some dark tan colors, some dark green colors, and I really tried to get that in there. Like you can see, there's some mint green in there. There's also some of these kind of weirder slope pieces that are dark green that I really wanted to try to utilize in this MOC, and I really think it looks great on this hill. Obviously, it's not 100% done yet. There's still a lot of like spaces that I can definitely fill on this hill, but I definitely think it's really cool. It's about 3 bricks high in total, so it definitely is going to kind of pop out of the MOC. I do want to have an ATSD kind of in this corner there, so I think that's really going to elevate that kind of structure like thing in the hill. Also, I do want to have like a bunch of Ewoks up here about to like kind of attack some of the stormtroopers that are going to be on the path there. I think that's going to be really cool. One of those pieces that I was talking about, guys, a really weird piece I wanted to finally use, which is kind of like dark green circular piece. I have no idea what it's called, but me and my brother have never been able to really use that part in like the trees because we thought we would be able to, but we ended up not doing that. So I figured, hey, I'll just go ahead and kind of build that into there. So that's really cool. And guys, like I said, I thought I was going to be able to get to the path today, but unfortunately my brother's actually not here to help me kind of work on this, so he was kind of in charge of the pathway, so I'm going to just leave it at that this week. We'll get to the path and probably this back portion over there later on. I also will try to do some finishing touches to the landing pad into this kind of hill area, as I do really want to make it like pop from the rest of the MOC. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this week update. This is week number 5. There's definitely going to be probably 4 to 5 more week updates. We're making quick progress here, but unfortunately this is a very large MOC. Well, maybe fortunately, actually, because it's really fun. It's just very time consuming. So hope you guys are kind of sticking with us throughout this as we go throughout this. So yeah, anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. As always, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one.